Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. I'm going to do you a love tarot reading today, see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's the 28th of January 2026. So, messages for Pisces in love. Nine of Pentacles in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, Six of Cups in the upright. Feeling happy about someone? Feeling emotionally happy, fulfilled, joyous, positive, harmony, happy ever after. Someone from the past perhaps, or someone you've known a long time. Someone that you have a history with, someone that you're very close to. Perhaps very bonded to, someone that you possibly consider your, let's all say it, soulmate. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, feeling good, abundant, happy, independent. Okay, King of Wands, but lacking some sort of direction. I'm getting an energy of the past and the present and the future. The past and the present and the future, although this is not a past, present, future reading, but I'm getting the energy of forwards, backwards. And there's something that hasn't really got a direction, or there's... let's see. It's only the first row of cards. So, why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces in love? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces in love? Chariot in reverse. Yeah, no direction. Going very fast, but no direction. In no one direction. It's going like this, like a flappy fish. Who's making heart over head choices and just going for it? And they don't know where it's going, but they're just going for it because they're happy. Might be a message for someone. King of Wands in reverse energy. Why is he here for Pisces in love? Five of Swords in reverse energy. Letting go, accepting what is, accepting lost battles, letting go of grudges, seeking peace, seeking harmony. So perhaps you've forgiven someone. There's been some sort of conflict or something, and you've accepted what happened, let it go, and kind of, yeah, let go of any grudges, and everything's fine and dandy and happy again. And you know, you've got a past with this person, so you know you can forgive it, but it's still going in a Chariot reversed sort of a direction. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Pisces in love? The Hierophant. Someone that you might be married to. Someone that you might want to marry. Someone with the same traditions, backgrounds and views. Social, moral, traditional views as you. Someone that, yeah, might... You're seeing how something goes. No real direction, but it could be your Ten of Cups and it could turn into marriage. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a friend that you've known a long time. And, well... Let's not go too deep. We've only got two row of cards here. Or you're seeking some sort of spiritual guidance. Or someone here is not going in any kind of forward direction, and they're kind of searching within for some sort of spiritual guidance about what their Ten of Cups is. what truly makes them happy. Someone here is very single and independent. Perhaps they are their own Ten of Cups. Six of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces in love? Magician in reverse. Some sort of self-doubt. Possible deception, manipulation, or trickery. Are you forgiving something and making peace and letting go of grudges because you've known someone a long time, or you've got a long history with them, or you think you trust them, or you do trust them, but there's still this element of, let's see how it goes. Oh, one moment. Sorry, just dropped a massive amount of cards. I'm really getting the strong energy here of loving someone, trusting someone, accepting, forgiving, letting go of any grudges, making peace with someone that you've known a long time or you've got a long history with. Why is the Chariot here in reverse for Pisces in love? The Devil in reverse. Walking away, letting go, acceptance of loss, seeking peace, walking away from someone that you were attached to, perhaps in marriage, or perhaps you've known them a long time. Perhaps once, or in some ways, they brought you complete emotional fulfillment, but you don't trust them, or there's some sort of doubt here, and something wasn't going in a favourable direction, or it was going in an impulsive direction, and you were attached to it, and it wasn't completely healthy, and you've moved away from it to make yourself happy, to be abundant, solid, independent, happy within yourself, on your own 2 feet. Five of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces in love? King of Pentacles. Yeah. Solid, stable, abundant, balanced, grounded. Just standing solid on your own 2 feet. You got what you need. You know, you're good by yourself. Moving on. I'm good. I can handle it. I'm all right. Someone here is very solid, stable, grounded, and someone here is a little impulsive, perhaps deceptive. Okay. Why is the Hierophant here? The Pisces in love. Ace of Pentacles. So there is Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles all in a row. There is a potential here for something to do with marriage. Solid, abundant, good things, fulfillment. That's a very interesting row of cards. That's happiness, love, family, tradition, marriage, abundance, finances, solid. This is, in this row of cards, is the happy ever after. And also, this is what someone is wanting. perhaps what they're not getting at the moment. They want emotional fulfillment, love, harmony, family, you know, the happy ever after. They want the traditional things. They want stability. Why is the Magician here for Pisces in love? The Star in reverse. Because someone here is not feeling entirely happy in the connections, environments, people they're connecting with. They're not entirely happy at the moment. They're not being authentic. They're not acting from an authentic place. They're not being their true self. Someone's married here, but they're not happy. They are happy on the outside. Let's keep going a minute. The Devil in reverse. Why is he here for Pisces in love? Death and rebirth. Or death, sorry, it says death and rebirth on this particular card deck. But in reverse, death is in reverse. So there's some sort of resistance here. Resisting an ending. Resisting an ending. Is that because possibly of finances and a question of stability? Financial stability. Keeping the peace. King of Pentacles. Why is he here for Pisces in love? Strength. Strength, courage, confidence. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Why is it here for Pisces in love? King of Pentacles in reverse. There's something about finances here and stability and someone's not walking away from something because it affects their stability. But they're not entirely happy, but they're sort of putting a mask on that they are. The Star, why is it here in reverse for Pisces in love? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone here is, well, someone's needing to take some advice. Or someone feels that they're not working, the communication, the teamwork, something's not working here. Someone's feels like they're making all the effort or doing all the work, or someone needs to take some advice that they're not taking, or they're being given some advice that they're not taking. Or they are getting advice that they are not trusting or cannot trust. Or opinions from others that they cannot trust, or they're not taking any advice or opinions from others. They're not listening to what others are telling them. Death in reverse. Why is it here for Pisces in love? Eight of Cups. Something is not as it seems, and someone is wanting to walk away, but someone's wanting to walk away, someone isn't, or someone's resisting walking away, or someone here is shut off. Someone here isn't saying what they think because they want to keep the peace. Strength in the upright. Why is it here for Pisces in love? 9 of Cups. There's something here about money. Someone's good financially. Someone is there's money in quite, or not, more so the stability that comes with money and the lifestyle that money brings. But someone is not completely happy. I keep getting that. Someone is not completely happy. Someone is. I mean, someone's walking away from one connection to begin a new connection, or just to go after what it is that they want in a connection. But I haven't seen particular cards that scream at me that it's a new connection. I've just seen that there's a connection. I've also seen there's a marriage. I've also seen quite a few pentacles here. Perhaps someone is a bit of a workaholic and you don't see them that often, or, you know, you're passing ships in the night. But it's a good, you know, it's stable, it's solid, the money is plentiful, or you don't want for nothing, but you might want for a little bit more love and affection. Because there's only so much love you can get from a new pair of shoes or a new sports car, right? Or whatever it is. Or, I don't know, a subscription to, what's one for the men here? A yearly ticket. What's that called? When you watch, you know, you get a yearly thing to go and watch the football. You know, one of them. Whatever it is, whatever it makes you happy that's material for a man or a woman. Anyway, I'm going on. King of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Pisces? The Emperor. Someone's older, someone's younger. Someone is a businessman or a businesswoman, but I'm getting heavy masculine energy here. Someone's the breadwinner. Someone's successful in work, in, you know, and they provide. They provide for their family, they provide for their spouse, or their, you know, whether it's your girlfriend. This is long term, this energy that I'm getting. And someone's getting into their Emperor energy. Someone is making a decision, getting some law and order and structure, and going after the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles. Making a decision and they're going for it. This is what I want, you will not stand in my way. They want structure. They don't want wishy-washy, impulsive, unhealthy attachments and resistance, and they want solid. 3 of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Pisces in love? King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Someone here is possibly... I'm getting I don't want to use too many heavy keywords here, but someone is a little bit strong in their character. Someone here is possibly a bit controlling, a bit stubborn, my way or the highway sort of thing. I'm getting impulsive in one situation, but I'm just getting someone's the boss. Someone's the boss, but Someone's not being heard here. Did I say that? Someone's not being heard here. Yeah. Someone's a bit softer here and someone's a bit harder. Take that if and how it resonates. 8 of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces in love? Strength in the reverse. Yeah, someone here is a little bit overpowering. But they bring home the bread, so they rule just like the Emperor. Not saying they're a horrible person, but they run a tight ship. They also pay the bills, so I don't know why I'm getting such strong energy. I'm not meaning it to be, you know, socially prejudiced or judgmental or anything like that. This is just the energy that I'm getting. 9 of Cups. Why is it here for Pisces in love? Hierophant in reverse. Someone here is very traditional and someone here is going against tradition. Someone here is worried about what society will think of them if they are not married. Someone is putting on the mask of being happily married, 2.4 children, keeping up with the Joneses. Someone, yeah, is doing what society expects of them. They're doing as they're told. Again, no judgment. Why is the Emperor here for Pisces in love? 3 of Swords in reverse. Now that could be, you know, yeah, moving on, recovering, releasing, heartbreak, pain, moving on, transitioning. It can also mean a resistance to facing some sort of pain or heartbreak, not letting go of something, holding on to something or someone. Or someone's being a bit negative with themselves. They're not pouring in enough love and emotion to themselves. They need, you know, they're feeling guilty or they're not forgiving themselves of something here. They're being a bit harsh on themselves. King of Wands in reverse. Devil in reverse. Yeah. Harsh negative beliefs, limiting. Someone is keeping themselves stuck with their own negative thoughts, their own negative thinking, the possibly ingrained things that they think that they have been always thought because that's how their mum or dad thought or their family thought. This is what you do. This is how you think. Someone is stuck in some, you know, learned thoughts and behaviours here from what they've grown up with, tradition, morals, ethics. This is what you do, this is what you don't do. This is who you are, this isn't who you are. You don't do this. Shame on you if you do this. That kind of thing is what I'm getting. Strength in reverse. 5 of Wands. That's conflict. Conflict, heated arguments, or just conflicts here. Someone's going against the grain and somebody doesn't like it. Someone's not taking the advice they are being given and somebody doesn't like it, but somebody's just doing it anyway. The Hierophant in reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's, yeah, they're not grounded, they're stubborn, they're doing things their way. They're all about this. Yeah, someone here, you know, they favour money, material things. They're a little bit selfish, a little bit ruled by the pounds and the dollars and what that can provide them, buy them, satisfy them with. Three of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. And someone is sad, upset, but resisting a change. Someone's not happy here, but they're resisting a change because of the stability it might take away from them. Devil in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, okay. Someone here is, you know, yeah, I've already said it. This is now starting to repeat itself because this is the energy that and the messages that Spirit's given me. Someone here is a bit of a, I don't want to use too many harsh, deep words here because, you know, this is real energy I'm talking about. But someone here is a bit of a pain to deal with. Bit stubborn, bit traditional. Well, yeah, stuck in their ways, stubborn, traditional, a little bit impulsive. But I got a feeling they provide the stability. So their way or the highway, or you don't get your spending money at the weekend, or you that kind of, you know. I got this for, pretty sure I got it in Scorpio's read as well. This same energy, was it? Yeah, it was. There's a reading on my channel list, and it's I think it's Scorpio, but it's power, money. Yeah, but it talks heavily about this. There's a father figure there, or there's an older gent there, and it's, you know. So if you've got Scorpio, or you might be dealing with a Scorpio, or you've got, well, it's water. Yeah, just go and have a look at it if this is resonating with you, because you might want to look at that reading as well, because it's the same theme I'm picking up here. Obviously, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sorry, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't matter what way you say it, but it all, yeah, you're all of the same element. So that might be something you want to go and check out. Yeah, more of the same. The Moon in reverse, Empress in the upright, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and the Tower. I'm going to go a little bit longer for you, Pisces, and I'm going to put these into their suits. I'm just going to pause a moment and I will be back. All right. A lot of strong energy here, Pisces. A lot of strong energy, a lot of major arcana, a lot of, you know, important. This is an important thing, a connection, situation, decision, whatever it is. Someone is staying in a marriage because it involves their family. There's a situation here that's very up in the air, very not sure how it's going to go, someone's very resistant, someone's very fiery, very fiery, quite stubborn, possibly even controlling. Heavy emphasis on finances here and stability. There's someone here with this is someone they've known a long time, they've got a history with. This is what they've always known. But they're not completely fulfilled. They want a happy ever after. Someone here is keeping the peace. They're not completely happy, but they don't want conflict. They're heavily bound by traditional concepts, thinking, opinions. Someone's going through a tower moment, and they're in the mist, the moon's there as well in reverse. Someone is going through a transition. They're at a moment in life where they're questioning everything, their connections, or their marriage, or what makes them happy, what doesn't make them happy, what makes them stable, what doesn't make them stable. Someone's going round in a reconciliation, and on and off. Someone's thinking about reconciling with what they have, or possibly, well, I'm not getting too much moving on energy. I'm getting someone here that is kind of stuck in the, this is what it is. Can this come back around to be completely stable, completely emotionally fulfilling? Someone's weighing up and taking into consideration and taking stock of their life, their marriage, their home, their family, their finances, their happiness. And that's not something that you can do in 5 minutes, nor is it something that you can make a decision on from a tarot reading or a book or a self-help course, or it's something that only the people going through it can resolve. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it helped, hope it resonated. Thank you for tuning in. If you did resonate with this video, or you wish to, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up. If you would like further readings from me, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you would like more general readings that are not solely based on love and relationships, you can check out my general tarot readings at Behind the Moon Tarot, which is my other YouTube channel. So yeah, good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, Pisces, see you later.